in the lara-dev. Yesterday we created src and classes. Both I am removing. I will go for multiple application folders. Observe this point. Multiple application folders. App 1 for one topic Java files. App 2 another topic Java files. App 3 different topic Java files. Instead of keeping all Java files in the same src, you can go for multiple application folders. In one application folder, one topic Java. In another application folder, another topic Java files. I'll create, please remove src and classes. Please use the systems in the class itself. I'm creating app 1. Assume it is one application. App 2, another application. App 3, like different applications. For basics, I'll use app 1. For variables, I'll use app 2. For unary operators, I'll use app 3. Like different application folders. Why are you leaving the line? Now itself. Please observe app 1. It contains src and classes. App 2. It also containing src and classes. App 3. It also containing src and classes. Now what I'll do is, I'll go to the app 1 src. Let us define one simple Java program. Very simple Java program. Everybody, class A. Inside a class A, just a hello world only. Save it as a.java in the src folder of app 1. src folder of app 1, class A. In the src folder of app 1. I'll show you where we have saved. Inside a lara-dev app 1 folder, src. Inside a lara-dev app 1 folder, src. a.java. Let me draw the paint. Now, everybody, from this location, we are triggering Java C command. How to keep compiled class file in the classes folder? Compiled class file, how to keep in the classes folder? Everybody, // classes with a -d. Whatever way we have seen yesterday, same we can follow. This is the a.java location. Alt D. CMD, presenter, Java C, hyphen D, dot dot slash classes, a dot Java. This already we have seen yesterday itself. Sarno. From SRC, compiled class file should be kept in the classes folder. From SRC, go one step up, reach to app 1. From the app 1, come to the classes folder. From app 1, come to the classes folder. Inside SRC, go to app 1, then you can come to the classes folder. Now, how to keep class file in the app 1 itself? Analyze. How to generate a class file in the app 1 folder? I want to generate a class file in the app 1 folder. How we can trigger Java C command in order to generate a class file in the app 1. Java C command triggering from SRC. Java C command is triggering from SRC. Compiled class file should be generated in the app 1. To generate inside app 1, what we have to do? How to trigger Java C command? Please follow me. Java C space hyphen D space just 2 dots from SRC. App 1 is a parent. Parent can be specified with 2 dots. Hyphen D value should be just a dot. If hyphen D value is a just a dot dot, then a dot Java. It generates in the app 1 folder. Just to check it out practically. See where class file generated. See, it's got generated in the app 1 folder. I'll show you. Guys, you can see there is a app 1 folder. A dot class. So we have seen how to generate a class file in the classes folder and also in the app 1 folder. Now, how to generate a class file in the lara-dev? Yes. 2 steps back. Dot dot is for 1 step. One more dot dot with a slash as a separator. You have to go for slash as a separator. You cannot continuously specify with the same word both parent and child. For parent and child, slash is a separator. If I want to keep a class file in the lara-dev, Java C space hyphen D dot dot slash dot dot a dot Java. Check it out. Everybody, check it out this. Whether class file generated in the lara dev or not. Let me show. In the lara-dev, there is a dart class. Now, how to generate class file in the E drive Excel? In the E drive root directory, I need to generate a class file. Yes. Go for 3 steps back. From SRC to app1, 1 step. From app1 to lara dev, 2 steps, second one. From lara dev to E drive, third step. Totally 3 steps. How to go to the 3 steps? Java C space -d space dot dot 1 step dot dot second step dot dot. Then go for a dot Java. Please check everybody. Check in the root drive. You can find a dot class in the root. Everybody parallelly try developing and observing. You should know usage of -d from SRC. Go 3 steps back, look for a dot Java. Go 3 steps back, look for a dot Java. I can show in the E drive. Come on, guys. You can see. Sorry. Now, how to generate a class file in the app2 folder? Please analyze fully how we can reach to app2 folder from SRC. Sorry. You know how to reach to classes folder of app1 from SRC to app1, then going to classes. Apply the same from the SRC from the SRC. Go to app 1. From the app 1, go to lara dev. From the lara dev, come to app 2. Yes, sir. From the lara dev, come to app 2. So what is the path? From the SRC. Go to app 1, go to lara dev, then go to app 2. SRC. So from SRC, everybody, from the SRC, keep going till to lara dev. 2 steps back from SRC. Afterwards, from lara dev, we can reach to app 2. From the SRC, go to app 1, go to lara dev. From lara dev, you can reach to app 2. App 2 is a member of lara dev. Yes, sir. From lara dev, we can reach to app 2. Try triggering the same. One step, one more step, 2 steps back. You will be reaching to lara dev. In the lara dev, there is app 2 space a.java. Please experiment. Done, everybody? Let me show app 2 folder. lara dev app 2. There is a dot class. 2 steps back, then app 2. Now, how to develop in the src of app 2? I need to develop a class file in the src folder which is there in the app 2. src folder which is there in the app 2. Anybody? Can you please check? Anybody? Two steps backward, then app 2. Yeah, inside app 2 SRC is there. Java C space hyphen D space one step back, one more step back, app 2 slash src space a dot java. Present. Now check it out the class file. Inside app 2, whatever src is there, in that src we developed a class file. Now, how to develop in the classes folder of app 2? Classes folder of app 2. Classes folder of app 2. Classes folder of app 2. Go two steps back, reach to app 2. From the app 2, you can reach to classes folder. Similar to src, only the change is in place of src, keep the classes folder. Java C hyphen D space a dot Java. Check and experiment, everybody. Presented. Now, let's move to the app 3, everybody. How to generate inside a app 3? I need to develop a class file in the app 3 folder. From SRC, go to app 1. From app 1, go to lara DEV. From the lara DEV, you can reach to app 3. Similar to app 2. Two steps back, app 3, space, a.java. Two steps back, then reach to app 3, then a.java. How to reach to SRC? In the app 3. Simple, right? Two steps back, coming to app 3. From app 3, you can come to SRC. SR. Let me show. If you wanted a classes folder, so we have seen in 3 different applications. Observe one point. All are starting from SRC. Starting from SRC, going to app 1. From app 1, going to lara DEV. From the lara DEV, going to E drive, or from lara DEV going to app 2. From the app 2, going to SRC or going to classes. From the lara DEV, you can go to the app 3 also. From the app 3, go to the SRC and the classes. From SRC only. That is why it's called as a relative path. Relative to SRC, we are finding out a path to reach to the target. Relative to SRC, we are finding out path to reach to the target. Relative to SRC. From SRC only, that is current directory. Always we are using current directory as the SRC. From the SRC, trying to find what is the path to the target directory. Go one step back, 2 steps back, 3 steps back based on your requirement. That is why it's called as a relative path. Relative to SRC. Relative to SRC. How to reach to app 1, how to reach to app 2, how to reach to lara DEV, how to reach to E drive. Now, come to the SRC of app 1. A.java we developed here only. SRC of app 1. A.java developed here. Inside SRC, if any folder is there, how to keep a class file inside that folder? Inside SRC, let me go for one simple folder with a name as pack1. Where we are creating this one? SRC of app 1, application 1 SRC, wherever Java file is there, in that location only, SRC app 1. SR no? SRC app 1. Go inside a pack 1. Let me go for one directory with the name as XYZ inside a app 1. inside a pack 1 XYZ. SRC pack 1 XYZ. SRC pack 1 XYZ. Come on, guys. Let me explain in the diagram also. Inside SRC pack 1 folder. Inside a pack 1 XYZ. Wherever a.java is there, in the same location, observe this point. Inside SRC, wherever a.java is there, in that location only. This is pack 1 folder in the SRC. This is XYZ folder. Now analyze everybody how to define a path to reach to path 1 from SRC, path to reach to XYZ from SRC. Relative to SRC, relative path only we are considering. Relative to SRC, how to reach to path 1, which is containing in the SRC. Inside SRC, path 1 is there, a.java also there. Come on. Inside SRC, two members, a.java and pack 1. Inside SRC, a.java and pack 1. Inside SRC, a.java and pack 1. A.java and pack 1. I need to develop a class file in the pack 1 folder. Anybody can think what could be? For the -d, what I had to give? A.java and pack 1 both are there in the SRC. Compile a.java. Class file you have to keep in the pack 1, which is there in the same SRC. In the same SRC. Anybody done? I'll show you. Please focus, everybody. Clear the screen. Yesterday, I showed like a Java space a.java. Sorry, Java C space a.java. First, our command is like this. What is the meaning of this? A.java available in the SRC. current current directory members we can refer straight away. A.java is a part of src. A.java is available in the src. How we are referring A.java directly? Why? Because it is a member of current directory. Pack1 also a member of current directory. In the same way like A.java? Yes or no? A.java is a member of current directory. Pack1 also a member of current directory. Let me go for -d space Pack1. Java Z space -d space directly Pack1. It's a member of current directory. Then space A.java. Directly A.java. It's a member of current directory. It's a member of current directory. Check it out in the Pack1 folder whether A class is there or not. Now how to keep in the XYZ folder? Come on guys. How to generate a class file in the XYZ folder? Inside a Pack1 A class is there. Inside XYZ how to develop? Compile A.java from src. Try keeping compiled class file in the XYZ folder. How? Understood everybody? So how to keep in the XYZ folder? Yes, XYZ is a member of Pack1. You know already how to reach to Pack1. Just give a /XYZ. Is that no? You know how to reach to Pack1. From the Pack1, go to /XYZ. It is like mathematics. XYZ space A dot chow. Press enter. Understood? Now class file will be generating inside XYZ folder. We have seen how to move forward and how to go backward. After going backward, also how to move to forward in other direction. Come on, guys. From SRC, reaching to pack 1, reaching to XYZ. From SRC, going to app 1, reaching to classes. From SRC, going to app 1, going to lara DEV. From SRC, going to app 1, lara DEV and E drive. From SRC, go to app 1, lara DEV, app 2. SR, go backward or come backward. This is completely relative path. Relative to SRC, identifying the path to the target location. Relative to SRC, identifying the location to the target folder. Identifying the location to the target folder. Come on. Identifying the location, path, identifying the path, direction, path to the target location. Relative to SRC, relative to current directory. Keep moving to the target location. Relative to current SRC, relative to current SRC. Relative to current SRC, this is called as a relative path. There is one more, absolute path. Absolute path always starting from the root drive, root of the drive. Absolute path always starts from root of the drive. Absolute path always starts from root of the drive. Absolute path always starts from root of the drive. Let me show one. I want to develop in the classes folder of app1 through absolute path. In the classes folder of app1, in the classes folder of app1, classes folder of app1, classes folder of app1, in the absolute path, Java C space -d space E:// lara-dev /app1/classes, then space a.java. This is the -d option value. -d option value. Absolute path always starts from root E:// lara dev slash app1 slash classes, then space a dot java. Absolute path. Whichever class file already there, remove that one to check whether class file generating now are absolute path. Anybody can specify what could be the absolute path for app 2? Anybody can tell? What is the absolute path for app 2? Application to absolute path. Yes, absolutely correct. E colon slash lara dev slash app 2. Absolute path always starting from the root. It will not be bothering about current SRC. Current location it won't consider. Relative path required current location. Anybody can tell what is the absolute path for the classes folder in the app 3? What is the absolute path to the classes folder in the app 3? To the classes folder in the app 3. Absolute path. Difficult? E colon slash lara dev slash app3 slash classes. Sir, no. Absolute path is very simple. Little difficulty is there only in the relative path. Relative path you may get little confusion, but absolute path very simple. Java C space hyphen D space. One more observation. Whatever forward slash you are giving, same can be replaced with backward slash also. All you can keep backward slashes or forward slashes. I'm keeping backward slash. App3 slash classes space a dot java. All can be forward, all can be backward. But don't go for both mixture. In the same path, use a separator, forward or backward. All should be same. Either backward or forward. Presenter. Understood everybody? Relative path from the SRC, from the relative current directory, relative to the current directory. A triggering JavaC command from current SRC, from the current SRC, relative path, current directory onwards, keep moving backside or front side based on where target is there, based on where destination is there. Relative. Absolute, always reaching to target from the root of the drive, no matter where the target is there, reaching to the target from the root of the drive. E colon, lara dev, app1 src classes. App1 src classes. Understood? Now, by using relative path, we can traverse only to the directories of current drive. Observe this point. Relative path, relative path. It is only for current drive different directories. In the current drive only, you can refer any directory through relative path. Relative path is only for current drive. What is the current drive here? E drive. E drive. Drive name is E drive. E colon. Current drive is E drive. If you go for relative path, then limited to current drive. You can reach to any folder in the current drive. You can reach to any folder in the current drive. You can keep moving forward or keep moving backward. Current drive. You can reach to any location in the current drive through relative. Whereas absolute, here starting from the drive route onwards, you can specify any drive, not only current drive. You can go for D drive, C drive, any drive. Absolute path, it is used for any folder in the system, not only in the current drive, even it can be other drives also. Not only in the current drive, even in other drives also. Absolute path, no limitation. Absolute path, no limitation. Absolute path, no limitation. There is no limitation to the absolute path. You can refer any directory in the current drive or in different drives. Current drive or in different drives. Current drive or in the different drives. Relative path, it is only for current drive directories. Any directory, but it should be in the same drive, current drive. Let me show one other drive folder. So in my system D drive, in the D drive, yesterday, that is on first day, we created lara softwares. Let me show this location. This cannot be possible through relative. This can be possible only through absolute. I can copy from the address bar, Control C, Java C space, hyphen D space, whatever you copied. This is the hyphen D value, space A dot Java. Understood everybody? Relative path is only for the directories of current drive. Directories of current drive. What about absolute path? Any drive? Any directory of system. In the system, any directory. Not only in the current drive, it can be in the other drives as well. So we have seen how to refer different directories in the system. We learned what is relative, what is absolute. Relative always specific to current location. Absolute, it will not be bothering about current location, starts from the root. Starts from the root. Absolute, it takes more time. Let us consider BTM and Marathalli. From BTM, if you go to Marathalli directly, then it is a relative. Relative to BTM, we are going to Marathalli. That is a relative path. What is absolute? Assume Majestic is a root. From BTM, go to Majestic. From the Majestic, go to Marathalli. It is absolute path. In the absolute path, there is like a lengthy travel. Yes, sir. Relative only, most suitable. But unfortunately, it is limited to current drive. While going to different drives, you have to go for absolute. Absolute always starts from the root. So you can refer any drive. It can be C drive, D drive, E drive, F drive, any drive. Yes or no? Confusion? Hyphen D we have seen. Now, while developing any program, while developing any program, in any program, we required keywords, literals, identifiers, built-ins. We can call these four programming elements. I'm developing a Java program. I need to use some keywords. I need to use some literals. I need to use some identifiers, some built-ins. Four things are there. Not only in Java. You are developing a program in the C language. You require keywords from C language, literals from the C language, identifiers from the C language, and the built-in. There are four very important programming elements. What are those programming elements? Keywords, literals, identifiers, built-in. Please note down. Keywords, literals, identifiers, built-ins. Last one is built-ins. In any programming language, while developing a program, you require some keywords, you require some literals, you require some identifiers and the built-ins. Without these four, you cannot develop a program in any programming language. In any programming language, to develop a program, you require keywords, you require literals, you require identifiers, you require built-ins. Let us see one by one what are those. First one is a keyword. Keyword. In the human language, English, friend is one word. It is having a predefined meaning. Father is one word, having a predefined meaning. College is one word, having a predefined meaning. City, country, person, elephant. These are the words which are already identified in the human language. In the human language, we identified even mobile also recently. System, city, village, desk, book, project, credit card, bank. These are the names which are already identified in the human language. In the human language, father, one word having a meaning. Friend, one word having a meaning. House, one word having a meaning. All these words you can call like a keywords in the human language. In the human language, those are the keywords. Likewise, in the programming language also, there are some keywords. Programming language developer, whoever developed programming language, he identified some words for different meaning purpose. He already identified a words. Every word assigned some meaning. Those type of words are called as keywords. Understand? I repeat once again. In any human language, it can be even Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Hindi, any human language. There are some fixed reserved words. Reserved words. Those words having a assigned meaning already. Meaning got assigned. Everybody knows about English. Person, one meaning. House, one meaning. College, one meaning. Bank, one meaning. Father, friend, sister, brother. Those words are already fixed, reserved. We will be using those words in the same place. In place of father, definitely we cannot use college or we cannot use something else. We cannot replace anything with father. Definitely, every word having its own meaning, you have to use in the same place, not in other place. Yes, sir. Friend having one meaning. That cannot be replaced with the other words. Yes, sir. In the programming language also, there are some words. Every word already assigned with the meaning. You have to use that word in the same place, not in the different place. Got it? In any programming language, there are several words available. This is very simple. Non-computer science students also can understand very easily. No need of going through pages to understand what is a keyword. A word which is already assigned with some meaning. Some meaning. Like a father is a word already assigned with some meaning in the human language. Likewise, in the computer science also, in the computer programming languages, there are some words which are already assigned with some meaning. Class you can see, public we can see, static we can see. Why? All these four are in the blue color. Blue color words are keywords in the edit place. Edit place displays every keyword in the blue color. Here four blue color words are there. Come on. Class is a one keyword. It is having one specific meaning. What is that meaning? That you'll come to know later. Public, specific meaning. Static, specific meaning. Wide, specific meaning. Remember, in place of class, we cannot use public. In place of father, we cannot use anything else. Yes or no? Likewise, in one keyword placed, we cannot use other keywords. In one keyword place, we cannot use other keywords. Without a keyword, how you can specify what you are trying to expect from the runtime environment? Observe. Programming language developer, programming language developer, he assigned some words. He identified some words. You have to use that words to specify what you are trying to achieve from the runtime. In the human language also, we are developing sentences. Through sentences, we are telling what we need, what we have to explain. In the sentences, words are there, keywords are there. Similarly, in the program, use the keywords. Through keywords, specify something to the runtime. What you are expecting from the runtime, what you are trying to develop from this program, that can be explained to the runtime through keywords. Every keyword is having a meaning. Yes or no? In the general human language also, sentences we are creating. In every sentence we are using keywords. Through sentence we are explaining something. Same. Through program we had to explain something. In that program we had to use keywords. In the human language, sentences. In the programming language, programs. In the Java, programs. In the C, programs. In the Hindi, sentence. In the English, sentence. In the sentences, keywords are there. In the program, keywords are there. So most of the non-computer science people, they are worrying about new things and like finding a difficulty. Keyword, very simple. Already that word is identified by programming language developer. Whoever developed Java programming language from Sun Microsystem, Java programming language in the Sun Microsystem, one team is developed. That team identified several words. Every word they are given some meaning. That meaning they updated to Java C command and Java command. Same we are also using in the programs. Through keywords only we are explaining what we required to the runtime environment. In down the line, you'll come to know class, public, static, void. Almost more than 50 keywords are there in Java. While learning different topics, you can understand those keywords. Got it? Understood everybody what is a keyword? Second one, literal. Literal is nothing but a value. Values are called as a literals in the programming language. You know values? Values are treated as a literals. Literal is nothing but a value. Literal is nothing but a value. Literal is nothing but a value. Different types of values. Numeric values, Boolean values, char values, string values. These values are called as a literals. Numeric values we know. Boolean values like a true and false. Boolean values like a true and false. String values under double quotes, whatever is there, that is a string value. Under double quotes, whatever is there, that is a string value. Char values. Let me show all those values grammatically. See, inside a class A, everybody, class A, under double quotes, hello world is there. This double quotes value, you can consider string value or string literal. So this portion, it is completely a commented portion. After two forward slashes, whatever you provide, that will not be considering by Java C command. You can treat that as a comment or description. It is not a Java statement. It is only for describing something, commenting something. In every programming language, we will find two types of comments. This is called as a single line comment. The current line will be ignored. So this selected portion will be ignored. Control J. Let's go for 1, 2, 3. It's a numeric value without a decimal. So it is called as a int value. Without a decimal, it is called as a int value. Control J. 4.5. Double value. Double value. If any decimal is there, a numeric decimal, it is a double value. 4.5. Control J, Boolean value. I'm also describing through comment. True and false, two Boolean values are there. Those are called as Boolean literals. Boolean values, true or false. Boolean value. Control J, char value. Under single quotation, one character. Under single quotation, one character, it is called as a char value. In any programming language, string value, int value, double value, boolean value, char value. These values are called as a literals. String value means under double quotation anything. Under double quotation anything, that is called as a string value. Numeric value without a decimal, numeric value without a decimal, number without a decimal, number without a decimal, int value. Number with a decimal, double value. There are two booleans, true and false. Two booleans, true and false. The last one, char. Char value. Under single quotation, any one character. Under single quotation, any one character. In one quotation, in single quotation, one character. Single quotation, one character. Is char value. So char value, any character, single character. any single character under single quotation. Now, let me develop another, first to compile and run this one. We know how to compile. Lot of varieties I showed. Let us use -d // classes. The current applications classes folder, .java. Then come to the classes folder to run. Yesterday I showed. Yes or no? Java space class A. Press enter. Compilation and running success. Let me show one more example. Put the file new Java, everybody, class name B. I can mention the comment string values like a string literals under double quotation anything. Come on guys. Under double quotation even number. Anything under double quotation, it's a string only. Even though number, if it is enclosed with a double quotation, it is a string. Even special characters, space also, empty, nothing is there. Double quote started, double quotes end. All are string values. String values. Please observe, this is the description, comment, any way we can represent the comment. Save it as a b.java and run it. Compilation and run. Compilation and then run. String value, anything under double quote, under double quotation, anything. It can be numeric value, double value, and even Boolean value also. Let me go for Control J. It is not a Boolean because of double quotation. It is a string. Anything under double quotation, it is a string. Anything under double quotation, it is a string. Control S. Anything under double quotation, it is a string. Let me compile. From where you can compile? From where you have to compile? From SRC. We saved b.java in the SRC. All Java files should be saved in the SRC. Every Java file should be saved in the SRC. Go to the SRC. Go to the SRC. Trigger Java C command. -d option. .java. Come to the classes folder. Sorry. After reaching to the classes folder, click. There is one blank printing. One blank printing. Blank string is there. No characters, nothing. Come to the next one. Class name C, everybody. Int value, any number without double quotes or single quotes. Come on, 120 int value. 1 2 int value. 0 int value. -10 int value. -145. It can be negative or it can be positive or it can be 0, but it should be without a decimal. If it is without a decimal, it comes under int value. Negative or positive or 0. Int value. Try compiling and run. Int literals. Please observe, guys. We need to compile from SRC. Where I have saved this? I didn't save. C.java. Come to the classes folder. Try running C class. Come to the next program. Double values. Guys, everybody. Class name D. Double. Values are literals. Any number with a decimal. 1.5, 1.0, 134.50, negative value, even 0.0 also. Either positive or negative number with a decimal. Either positive or negative number with a decimal. Either positive or negative. But there should be decimal with 0 at least. dot zero or dot something. Try compiling and running D class. These are called as a double literals. Double literals. We had to go to SRC. Our class name is ERT. only. And the class is full. Understood? Now let us see another literals. Class name. Let's go for Boolean true, false. Only two Boolean literals, only two. The fixed number of two only Boolean value or literal. Boolean literals. True and false. One very important point here. Inside a true, whatever characters are there, all should be in the lower case. In the false also, all should be in the lower case. Some people keeping T in the upper case. Then it will not be a Boolean. All characters should be in the lower case. Especially the people who came from Python. In Python, true, T uppercase, false, F uppercase. But in Java, true and false, all the characters are in the lower case. Both true and false should not be under double quotes and also should not be with any uppercase characters. Then only Boolean. You can compile and run. I'm saving E class. Go to the SRC. Trigger Java C command with E.Java. Got it. Come to the next one. The last one, char value. Under single quotation, one character. It can be lowercase alphabet, uppercase alphabet, even any digit also. Any digit. Even it can be special character. It can be any digit. It can be any uppercase, any lowercase. Single character under a single quotation. One character under single quotation. Try saving as a f.java. Under single quotation. Compile, put src, trigger java c command, f.java, come to the classes folder, try running f class. Come to the next one. We have seen all different types of literals, values. Without a value, you cannot develop, you won't develop any program. What is the meaning of developing a program without a value? Programs are for reading values of customer, processing, getting the results. That results again values only. That values again showing back to the customer. Take the data from the customer, process it, validate, get the results, show that results back to the customer. In any software, getting the data from the customer, validating, processing, executing, getting the results, that results again values, show that values back to the customer. Softwares are only for reading the values from the customer, validating, processing, executing that values, get the results. Show that results back to the customer. You may be aware of like a calculator. It is also a program. In the calculator, we are giving a input, data, values, operators. plus or minus operators, values. Then it is operating, getting the result and showing back. These are values, integer values, getting either double value or integer value. Check it out, ATM. We are using a card containing data. The data is reading, validating. Upon your request, it is checking your balance is available or not. If balance is available, then it is checking like what is the withdrawal amount, allowing to send that data to the ATM box. Finally, it is showing the result like this month, this much money is transferred or something like withdrawn, and finally this much this much money is available. Everywhere data only. You are giving a card information, your PIN information, and how much you are trying to withdraw. These are the values. Card information is a value. PIN, it's also a value. Amount to be withdrawn, it is also a value. ATM taking all the things, validating. If data is accurate, validated. Card information is proper. PIN is validating. And withdrawal amount. Assume 10,000 balance is there. You are trying to withdraw 1,000 or 2,000. It's a valid transaction. Got it. Allowing to withdraw. Giving a true, like a green signal. Mission is sending the money. Afterwards, is showing the final balance. How much final balance is available? Data also. It's completely data. Without a data, there is no software at all. What is the need of software without a data? If customer is not giving a data, software cannot do anything. Software having a logics, that logics required customer data. Take the customer data, use that customer data in the logic, try developing results. Show that results back to the customer. Without a keyword, you cannot tell what you are trying to expect from the runtime. Keywords are mandatory in every program. Literals also mandatory in every program. Literals. Keywords, literals, mandatory. Even Hello World program also. See, all these are Hello World programs. Right from the day one, right from the yesterday onwards, we were printing something. What is the need of developing a program without printing? It's not a meaningful. Assume we are running one program, it is not showing any output. Even though it is performing something in the back end, if there is no visualization to the customer will think like something went wrong. Even though executed successful in the back end, if your program not showing any success message or any message to the customer will think like nothing is happening, something went wrong, or program is shut down, system is shut down, something. You have to give a proper messages. That message we are printing through literal. Without literal, there is no programming. There is no program. Without keyword also, no program. Keywords very much required. Keywords very much required. And also, literals very much required. Next two, little lengthy. Mainly identifier is little lengthy. It will take more time. So today we will wind up now. Tomorrow we'll continue in the same timing for the rest of the two.